Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. This is Mecca's garden and kitchen healing journey, where I share about growing food in my allotment garden in the UK as organically as possible, and also cooking healthy healing foods, and also sharing my life, healing from chronic fatigue, pain, and fibromyalgia diagnosis. Now, I also do reviews of juicers and kitchen gadgets because I use a lot of them in my kitchen, and I want to use the best that will give me sort of like for a juicer, okay, the best yield, the best performance, and ultimately the less time consumption. So today we are reviewing these two babies. If you have watched my previous video, I unboxed this Buchymix juicer. There are so many juicers out there in the market today. And the problem with that is there can be confusion. Which juicer is best? Every juicing company tells you their juicer is best. But I believe the juicer that is best is the juicer that you actually use. So even if you have the best juicer you think in the whole wide world and you don't use it, then it's no good, is it? So if you have any juicer that you think is the best, leave a comment in the comment section. Before we go ahead to review this video, I want to know what your experiences have been with juicers. Now, a couple of years ago, I reviewed the Buchymix juicer. That was not, it was a new, very, very new one. And I wasn't too pleased with the outcome. Okay. I'm hopeful that this time will be better. Now, this is not because they sent this to me because they haven't. My friend bought this and I'm actually using this because I have the window of opportunity to use her juicer before I send it back to her. And this one is actually another friend's one. So these two juicers are from friends. I always try and get juicers from friends because I am not in the hunt for a juicer. I have a juicer I am happy with. I don't mind getting a spare one. So hence I'm actually interested in looking at this because it's a really affordable juicer in comparison to this. Is less than half the price of this juicer. Okay, now I've reviewed the Revo A30. I have reviewed the another of the Kuvings. I have reviewed two Kuvings juicers, and I have reviewed Angel and the Huron H300. Those are juicers I've had access to, and some other cheaper juicers. So I want to review these two juicers today. We are going to set it up and then I'll show you the things we'll do. Now, if you have never watched my juicer reviews, you know I try and make them as comprehensive as possible. So I give you the weight, I give you equal measurements. I also tell you how long it's taken, and we look at the output, we look at the juice quality, we look at the pulp weight, and ultimately we just look at the user friendliness, so how the ergonomics of the juicer. So first thing first, the experience, the observation. Sorry guys, this video is being done at midnight. This is the first time ever I have made a video this late in my life. This is because I have to return this juicer tomorrow. It only came today from my friend and I have to return it. So full disclosure, you might see some insects flying around. It's because they are looking for the lights. This is midnight. The two cables, I have compared them. The Revo is longer. Now the motor, the Revo is quite heavy. Same with this one, but this is clearly heavy. I just find feeling it. However, you can hear that suction. Very, very good suction here. Not so good. The suction here, there's no suction actually. So probably they're hoping that the weight will keep it stable. Whereas this one, the suction will definitely keep it from shaking around. Let's set one up after the other and I'll let you know. Oh, the suction though could be, that's it. I'll let you know the ergonomics. So it has like holes. I have done the unboxing, but I didn't share this. So it has this holes where it has to sit like in a ridge, and that sits quite easy. So it's not the one to twist about, which I think is nice. And then the grinder or the auger will just go in there. And it just twists and it sits. Now, the strainer, this is like always pretty much universal. Almost all the vertical juicers I've seen have similar strainers. And this one goes in. Okay, and there is a red dot. Okay, the red dots need to align against each other for it to sit. So ensure you have this in here aligning with the one out there, okay? Then finally, I'm just checking if there's a red dot there. There isn't, but there is a groove here that this part needs to literally sit in. And then that's it, clip. So that's actually a good way to know it's closed and it's open. The groove is quite nice. I like that. I haven't seen that one before. And then we have our juicer receiver and the pulp receiver. And the jugs are identical. I shouldn't be doing an unboxing. This is an unboxing. So this one would normally sit, let's see. If there is a specific, the grooves are there as well. So if you want to sit that in, and that is sat very comfortably. And then we pop this one in, and there's also a red alignment. Pretty much most juicers have the alignment, to be honest. So that is an alignment there, but this isn't locked in. So that's the difference I have noticed. It's not locked in like the Buchi. Okay, that has locked in now, this bit. And then the top, there is a lock button and unlock. So I need to find it. Okay, it's locked. Aha, there you go. So So that's locked. It sits on the red groove, whereas this one has a clip. We will start with making some apple juice. So I have weighed both bowls. Each of them are 970 grams. I will put that on the description or on the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and juice and time how long it will take to juice. And then we'll look at the juice quality and look at the pulp weight and all that. Okay. So let's deal with the Kuvings first because I'm more familiar with this. And then we'll deal with this second because it's brand new and I just want to take my time and work through it. So we'll do Kuvings and then Buchymix. So that's apple. So we have 3 different juices to make. We're making beetroot, carrot, and green. And we'll juice it all, weigh it all, and then we'll do the other one. So at the end of the day, we'll compare what juicer does best with what material. Sometimes you find one juicer will do better with, let's say, for instance, apples and not as good with the carrots and beetroots or the other way. But Buchi is telling us this juicer can do as well as the Kuvings and it's for less than half the price. For me, guys, that is an absolute bargain if it will give me that. Obviously, the warranty is not the same. It's a 1-year warranty. This gives us, I'm not sure, it's a 5-year warranty. I'll put it on the screen because it's been a while I reviewed it. But all in all, like, even if this gives me 1 year and I can buy 3 of these in 5 years, guys, I think, or 2 in 5 years even, I think I would probably consider it. For me, like, the initial investment is a lot less than this. Okay. No sponsored, like Buchi. In fact, I contacted Buchymix because I wanted to review her juicers after doing her blender video. That was really good. I love the blender considering it's almost as good as my Vitamix or pretty much as good. And it's really cheap in comparison, but she wouldn't respond. So I thought, you know what? I'm doing this because my subscribers want to know. And whenever I can get hold of it, I will do it. Like, she didn't even say, oh, I'll give you a juicer or I'll send you one or I'll give you a discount code or nothing. So it's no sponsors. And these people, they don't even know me. So I have no affiliations to anybody. I'm doing an unbiased review. And I want you guys to know which one will work best for your pocket and for your lifestyle. I have a timer. I have actually taken the pits out of this apple. So we have 785 grams left. Our time starts now. It's a bit loud. The Kuvings is loud. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Okay, I start by zeroing the scale. It's on 0, empty. And we'll pour in our juice. Now the juice looks okay. It's just lots of foam, all right? Very nice clear juice there. Okay, it's literally filled this up. But the rest is the foam at the top. We have it weighing at 568. I think I'll have to weigh the foam. I don't even know if I should weigh the foam really because we're not drinking foam, are we? But there's a bit of liquid at the bottom. Okay, let's just pour it all in. Okay, with the foam, 594. Okay, and it's literally all foam in here. All right, we've got that weighed, but the foam is quite a lot. It's a lot of foam, which I don't really like. Let's put this aside. It looks really nice and clear. Put that away and we'll juice the other ingredients in here first before we go on to the buchi. Up next will be our greens. So guys, these are the same weight. I have a lot of greens and just tiny cucumber. Each of them got the same tiny cucumber from the garden. So pretty much I have weighed everything. They are the same weight. Exactly. I had to make sure that happened. So now they recommend you don't juice greens whole. So I will chop them up a little bit. Normally with my Angel, I don't, but it's a horizontal juicer. It does a different job. The true test of any juicer is how well it can handle green leafy vegetables, because green leafy vegetables for me are so important. They're like, for me, the bedrock of healing. Celery falls in that category, and the green stalks of my kale or broccoli. And these kale stalks can be fibrous and difficult for the machine to grind and to squeeze out. And sometimes I have had, especially the vegetable juices, back up or stop working because of greens. So let's see how well the Kuvings will handle greens alone. I don't think my last video, I made just the greens. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let the time begin now. Okay. Less noisy than it was with the apples. We seem to have some fiber stock there. And yeah, lots of foam, which is normal. When you juice brassicas, you would always have foam, okay? Not with apples, I don't think. Well, apples are common as well, but brassicas are the worst. So nothing is coming out here again. So we'll stop. 2 minutes and 45 seconds it was. We start by zeroing the mason jar, 0. And then we pour that in. Okay, I'll just put everything, including the foam. It's all gone in. 318 grams. Let's put that away and then we'll do the others. The green, it looks really bright, vibrant, and beautiful. And the foam is not a lot. Okay, we have carrots and beetroot. So these are golden beets. Now, the reason these carrots look so wonky are because they are from my garden. And the beetroots, yes, they're all organically grown. So they're so huge, those beetroots. And carrots and beetroot weighed equally, like equal weight beetroot, equal weight carrot. We'll just chop the beetroot into a bit more manageable sizes because it's just a bit too big. All right. And our time starts now. Let's see what the juice looks like. This pulp, it weighs a lot already. It's very wet, okay? If I was juicing this, I would reduce it. I don't know how reducing in this juicer is, but already I see the weight is really heavy. The juice looks good, nice and clean, but the pulp is just too heavy. It's too wet. Kuvings claims that this juicer is optimized for carrots and celery. There's a lot of pulp left in here, but I think it's finished. What's left there? So 2 minutes, 58 seconds. I'm actually shocked. I thought the Kuvings was a lot better. Okay, once again, 0, even with the funnel in there. We're using a bottle this time, and then we pour it in. 621 mils. Okay, guys, it's time for Buchymix. After I cored the apples, these are 30 grams less than the apples in the Kuvings, and I don't have apples to make it up, so we'll just take mental note. That's 30 grams less to start with. So set our timer again. So now we just need to help push it in. There's a little corner there which I can't reach, but I would say it has finished, although there's a corner there's still pulp in there. I just can't reach it or do anything about it. So that is the time, 1:45. There's a lot of apples still stuck in there. It's just not moving. Yeah, so that's probably something, maybe if I had something slimmer to go there, but that I wouldn't really try if the Buchymix didn't provide that. But let's see what it weighs and see if the pulp looks drier, way drier than the Kuvings, I must say. Obviously, there's not a lot of pulp here because there's a lot of pulp stuck in there, but the whole juice is out. And there is also a lot of foam like the Kuvings had. Okay, that's 0. And let's weigh our juice. I haven't strained anything here. Now, first impression, this juice doesn't look as clear as the Kuvings. It looks a lot browner. Yes. Okay. Right. Kuvings has given us more juice, and I think the only reason is pulp and apple still in there. So with the greens, we'll probably have it all come out. But the color, it looks not as clear. 492 grams. Right. Let's see. What did we have with the Kuvings? I'm writing it all down so you know. With the Kuvings, we had 594. So 492 juice. Lots of foam, but actually way less foam here than with the Kuvings. Way less foam. Let me show you what I mean by the difference in the colors. So this is Buchi and this is Kuvings. And look at the color. This is a lot brown and this is a lot lighter. So this has been oxidized a bit more, I would say, than this one. Same apples from same tree, all harvested today. So they are fresh apples, literally. But this has a bit of green in it. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. This looks fresher. That's what I think. But this has got greens. There's a bit of green in the apple, so it's retained some greens. All right. So let's put this away and we'll do the green. So I will chop it to manageable sizes, just like I did with the Kuvings. No difference. Okay. And then we'll set our timer again. And our time starts now. It's not actually flowing like, yeah. So maybe it wants to be chopped slightly small. Okay, no, it's working now. It's flowing. Good job. It took time to decide. And it's not as loud as the Kuvings. The Kuvings was louder with the apples, though, than the greens. Or pretty much the same sound. I'm not sure. It's loud. Let's just let this go. I am smelling something. But this is a brand new juicer. I don't know why I have that metallic smell. It's just not flowing. There's no... It's flowing now. I think greens are the true test of the performance of any juicer. Greens are the true test. If any juicer can handle greens, it can handle anything. I didn't want to do this, but I might have to mix the beetroot and the carrots just because the greens are not coming at all. I might have to mix the beets and the carrots here. It's just not flowing. It's struggling and struggling. So we have done 2 minutes. It's just not coming out. Like, it's trickling, literally. So I don't want to overwork. Okay, it's flowing now. It's a bit hesitant. It's taking its time, it's thinking about it. Should I not? What should I do? And then it crushes it. So yeah, it's a little bit hesitant, I must say. Now the greens are working, like they're coming out happily. Happily, a bit more moist than the Kuvings from my, just looking at it. Most of it stopped coming out now. 4 minutes, 22 seconds, and we stopped. Oh, actually, it was loud. I don't know if you guys heard all I said. So it was hesitant at some point. It took its time, but it did work eventually, which was good. I was getting a bit worried for it. I almost wanted to mix the carrots and the beets with it, but I'm happy I didn't have to. Everything has gone through well, perfectly fine. So let's wait, okay? So with the Kuvings, we had the green juice was 300. The green juice was 316 mLs. Now, having said that, we had some apples left in here, so I'm expecting this should be more, but we'll see, okay? So we've got our same content. This is zeroed now, and we will pour that in. Yeah, I thought it was more, and I think I am correct. Nope. Okay, foamy. That's normal with brassicas. Greens will foam, but it's close. Close. 316, but 312, 316. That is really good. Okay, so let me mark this because Bucci. They are so close. I don't want to mix them. And the color here is really, this is darker green. This is lighter green. I don't know if you can see that. So I think I like this color more, but this darker green, is it that it's chlorophyll or is it just that it's oxidizing? I can't tell. But that is the Bucci and that is the Kuvings. So let's document that. 312 mLs. So guys, we've been on this matter for an hour and a half, guys. Have you liked this video? Are you finding value in it? We've got the carrots and the beetroot left to do. Same weights once again. Guys, I'm doing this for you guys. It's one of the hardest videos I do because it takes a long time to sort it out, clean, wash, prep. Yeah, this is a long process, but I compress it so it looks small, and I really hope you do appreciate it. And if you do, give us a thumbs up. Let me know you do. Encourage me, because I think that's one of the reasons I stopped doing them. They just take so long. And yeah, anyway, let's prep these and get them into the juicer. See, if I was just reviewing one juicer, it's different. But when I'm comparing them, it's a lot of effort. A lot of time. And yeah, standing, talking, weighing, measuring. It's a scientific data collection, sort of. So we've chopped them all up into manageable sizes. Once again, carrots and beetroot are top vegetables for juicers, especially the vertical ones. Horizontal ones can handle them better, in my opinion, but they're not as convenient for some things. So, and they're easier to use verticals than horizontals, because the vertical ones just so you need, like the horizontal ones, you need tiny amounts. So you'll probably cut this into smaller bits to fit into the, into the chute. Whereas with this bigger amount, and that's why the whole juicer is quite convenient. That's why things like the Nama has been so popular, because you just feed it and you walk away, sort of, in technical terms. I've never tried a Nama, and I don't know what Nama is like. But yeah, time starts now. Okay. It seems to have finished. 3 minutes and 6 seconds. 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Now, the only thing I noticed, and I must be honest with you guys, is a lot of smell, chemical smell, like burning. So it seems to be working hard. This machine seems to be working hard. Now, beetroots can be quite fibrous. These are very young beets. They're like 3 months old, so they're not like tough beets. But beetroots in general are quite tough. The Kuvings didn't have that smell. Honestly, I don't know. I wanted this to be so good, like, because it's affordable. It's really affordable. Juices are not cheap to make. So if you want a good juicer, I'll say spend the money. That's my first take before weighing this. However, if you can't afford it, then get something you can afford. It's better than nothing. This is about £100 in money today. that is really cheap for a juicer that is doing this well. Okay, so I want us to have the context. A juicer of £100, you won't get anything this good. This is not because this woman has, I don't know, she's not done nothing for me. Like, she doesn't know me, I don't know her. So it's just because I just feel, we make claims and it's nice. And I'm sure that's her dream. It's like me. I want a brand that would last and be reputable. So I want it to be on par. So for instance, let's say my Vitamix, if I was going to make a blender today, I want a blender as good as Vitamix, if not better. Like a few snacks, I'll find a Vitamix. I want to make it better. But that would involve money and time. And this is like a single person business, a one-man business, compared to a Kuvings that has been there for donkey's years. So I'm thinking she's done well. What do you think? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's wait. We finished this juicing video. I'm tired as well. So I'll just finish it and we'll round up. That's what the Kuvings gave us. So we will zero and we will wait and we will see. Let's get every last drop out. This is at 0. Now the juice has got a lot of pulp. Okay. So that's why they have a strainer. The strainer is for that reason. I'm just going to pour it in. The spout is good enough for me to just pour it in. So that is 651 with the Buchymix. Let's compare that with the Kuvings. What did the Kuvings weigh? Kuvings gave us 621. Buchymix won this one. Okay, I'm not biased. I'm just excited. So what did I say? 651 mils. I did say when I saw the Kuvings pulp, it was just clearly wet. This is also wet in comparison to my Angel, but this is better. Like, yes. Well done, Buchi. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Now, what do you think? I want to hear your feedback because these things look so identical. It's almost difficult to tell if there is a difference in juices. So on our right hand side, we've got the Buchymix, and on this side, we've got the Kuvings. Now we use the Kuvings first. So the main differences I can tell are the green juice is all uniform, whereas here there is clear separation. The apple juice is a little bit darker here, a bit of green at the top. And this one looks really, really pink. The beetroot and carrot look identical to me. Very, very subtle. Not if there is any difference, I can't tell. The pulps are pretty identical, to be honest. No much difference in the sizes of the pulps. Juices look like non-identical twins, don't you think? Just, so similar. All right, so I'll tell you my own honest opinion and my honest review. Okie dokie. So what's my honest review? If I were to be buying these juicers today, I needed a juicer. Now it will all be down to how much I can afford. If I can afford the Kuvings, I would definitely go for the Kuvings. Why? The juice difference. Okay. So look at this and look at that. That tells me that juice is fresher than that and has less pulp. Same with the apples. The apples were they were clear oxidization differences. Look at that. Buchi, Kuvings, so distinct. I love this color. And here you have browning at the top. That's oxidization. Obviously, that's because there's a bit of a gap as well. But that happens straight away from juicing. So, yeah. The beetroot and carrot are really good. I think Kuvings is not really impressed me with the beetroot and carrots once again. And for this juicer that is 1/5 the price of this one, then I would really go for this. So let's say Buchymix had a juicer that was even half the price of the Kuvings. I'll probably go for that one simply because I think they would have put in a lot more work and they have been in the game a bit longer by the time, but still nothing as long as the Kuvings. So that's why I think the Kuvings got the edge. It's been doing this and it's a big corporation. Another major reason why I would go for the Kuvings is the warranty. So the Buchymix is giving us just 1 year limited. I don't know what the limitations. I haven't read it. The Kuvings is giving you a bit more time. However, for 1/5 of the price, I would buy it. If that's what I can afford, I won't even blink. I will go for this because I have never used a juicer in this price range that has done this well. So I have never ever used a juicer in this price range of the Buchymix that has done this well. So this is kudos to Buchymix. Well done. And Kuvings, it's always been Kuvings, amazing. My beloved friends and people wanting to improve their health. I believe you watch these videos because you want to get a juicer, you want to improve your health or that of your loved ones, and you're not sure what one to get. Listen, get what you can afford. That's all I would say. That is the best advice I can give you today, tomorrow. Get what you can afford now. that will give you the less stress. So the hassle, the main difference in this for me was the smell, burning smell. And I want to think it's just a random occurrence. I don't know. This one has none of the smells. The ease, the ergonomics, this was good. Like washing, it took just over 5 minutes. For the Buchymix, the Kuvings, just about 5 minutes to wash. So that was quite easy. Setting up, same thing, nice and easy, no complication, not difficult to also disassemble, quite like straightforward like that. Yeah, so I think I like the ergonomics part. I did that with one hand. I like the ergonomics of both of them. Yeah. I don't know. What juicer reviews would you like to see? Listen, guys, I will do it when I have access to. That's the truth. I don't go buying or lobbying to get juicers. I do this, and I don't like doing them. That's the truth as well, because we have spent 2.5 hours today. That doesn't even include the time washing the vegetables before we started. So this whole video process has taken me 2 hours and 30 minutes. That is a lot of my time. And then I will have to sit down and edit this content for probably another hour or more. And it's a lot of time for what I'm getting out of YouTube at this point in time. I just don't want to be doing them every day. And the whole reason for the page is about my journey. It's healing, growing food, gardening, cooking healthy. So it's not just about this. This is like things on the side, because these are things that will help you in the journey. And that's why I do them. Anywho, have you enjoyed the video? Has it added value to you? What would you like to get? What are your thoughts on both juicers? Like, this is honest, open review. I want to hear feedback from you as well. Have you used any of them, either of them? And what did you experience when you used them? Like, did you find the Buchymix good? Or did you find the Kuvings fantastic, or the other way around? What did you experience? And customer service wise, if you have experienced any of them, I would like to know, because I've never bought these two juicers ever. So I don't know what their customer service is like. Yeah, if you want to know the juicer I use, it's an Angel, Super Angel juicer. I've had it, like I said, from 2020. I love it. It's amazing. It is slower than these juicers, a little bit more work because you have to cut the chunks smaller, but I get more juice at the end of the day, juice that is not oxidized, so those are the benefits for me. And I really like it. If I were to be getting a second juicer, I would get a vertical one or horizontal, because the Angel is horizontal and that it's a bit finicky. But I don't need a second juicer now. I do more smoothies, salads, and juices now and again. So I don't juice every single day like I used to, because I'm way, ahead from where I was before in my healing journey. All thanks to God and life-giving foods. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for staying with me. This has been, I believe, and I hope I never get to do a juicer review this late ever again, but this is just circumstances beyond my control, really. Yeah, so have you enjoyed the video? Has it added value to you? Have you, learned something? Have you made up your mind on what juicer to get? Let us know in the comment section. And guys, like those videos, I really appreciate, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Subscribe, and also turn on your notification bell so you know when next I upload a video. There'll be more gardening stuff, more kitchen. There's so many recipes and things I want to share. I'm so excited for what we have. We haven't even scratched the surface on this page yet, and I'm really, really grateful to have you guys join me on this journey. And yeah, share what your healing journeys are, what you've done, changes you've made, improvements you've seen, and the things you'd like to see. Let us, share, and also what you're grateful for so far. Anyway, until next time, I will see you in another video. Thank you, and God bless. Bye-bye. Woohoo! What a day, what a day. Ooh, it's a long one.